All right, here I am. Hello, everyone. This is Wolf again, here with Toad.
Hello.
Hello. And we're here to do another podcast, this time talking about Persona 5. Let's see.
Persona 5.
Yeah. Um, what are your thoughts on Persona
Yeah,
5?
so I don't know the first thing about Persona 5. I just got a little quick rundown on it. I know it's a JRPG. I know it's got like turn-based combat, a bit like Final Fantasy or I don't know, Pokemon.
A little bit, yeah.
But yeah, I don't really know what the story's about or anything like that. So
Um,
please enlighten me, illuminate.
well, so.
For a more
Um,
specific question, so is Joker the main character? Or is that like his alter ego or like persona?
yeah, exactly, actually.
Yeah, right.
So. Um, like the thing is, like, it's a JRPG similar to Final Fantasy or Pokemon, but it's set in real world, dealing with real world problems. Um,
In like Tokyo or
yeah,
something?
Tokyo specifically, but this sort of stuff could happen anywhere, like dealing with corrupt teachers, corrupt
Sure.
politicians, corrupt
Right, so
people.
the main character's like a teenager then?
Sorry.
The main character's like a
Yeah,
teenager
yeah,
then?
yeah. A school student. Yeah.
Yep.
Like, just to give you a rundown, like, see, the main character is you, is you're a school student, but you're on probation. You've been arrested for a crime,
Oh,
um, and you've been taken in by yeah, you've been transferred to another school in Japan, in Tokyo, and you've been taken in by this caretaker, and like everyone kind of doesn't like you because you've got a criminal record and all this stuff. Um, but so while he's at school, he comes across corrupt people, corrupt adults, and then he finds he has the power to enter into this alternate world called the metaverse.
okay.
And
Beat Mark Zuckerberg to it.
yeah, a little bit.
Mm.
I don't know. Yeah, sort of. It's a little bit like Pokemon, where you you start off with like a main persona, which is kind of like your Pikachu or whatever.
Okay.
But eventually you'll start being able to catch more.
Gather more
Gather,
personas.
gather more persona, and each one gives you like a specific power.
Okay.
And but the idea is like, so when you go into this metaverse, you go into these places that are known as palaces that are created from the subconscious of an adult in the real world that is corrupt. But in this world, like,
They're like the king or the god or whatever.
exactly. Keyword king. Like, yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So it's like Psychonauts a bit.
I'm not sure what that is.
Ah, okay. Don't worry then.
Well,
It's too much to explain.
maybe for next.
Oh, okay, I'll explain it. Psychonauts is a great game. You should play it, but you play as like it's like kids with like a sixth sense, like an ESP, like sensory perception, and kind of the main like world design, like the levels in that game, as a psychonaut is what you are. Sorry, you're at a camp where you're training these powers. Is hopping into the subconscious of like the camp counselors and other people, and that's what the levels are.
Yeah.
Going through like their memories and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yep. That sounds a little bit like Inception, a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, it is, but it's more like a platformer.
Well, yeah. I would
You
imagine.
know what
Yeah,
I mean?
it's not like the movie,
But
I guess.
well, yeah, but I mean, like, it's not like a story-driven thing. Like, you're not watching anything. You're like interacting with like a lot of symbolism or something. Like, there's a chest that's hidden away at the back, and that's like their deepest fear
Yeah.
or whatever, right? Yeah.
Very similar to this.
Yeah.
Instead of it being their fear, it's what you do in the palace is, you fight all these things called shadows, and those shadows can be turned into personas. But the main goal
Carl Jung.
is to, yeah. The main goal is to steal that person's treasure, which is like a manifestation of their deepest desires.
Yeah.
And so the idea is that you don't kill the villain, you don't do anything. All you do is, once you steal their treasure, you change their personality,
Yeah.
and they confess their sins
Yeah. Right.
to the public in real life. And so, yeah, it's probably the most humane way of getting justice for
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
atrocities. So you go
That's really
after
cool.
mafia bosses and stuff like that. But yeah, you don't kill them, although you could theoretically.
But you just make them repent.
But you just make them,
Cool.
fess up. And but like what I love about it is like like each character. I mean, they're a little bit generic, but they're so relatable. Like this could be anyone.
Good thing about generic characters.
Yeah, that's right.
You can attribute yourself to them.
Yeah, and all of them, especially the main character Arn. I think she's Finnish. She's from Finland.
Yeah.
But she's like, she and as well as Ryuji and all these other characters, they just seem so down to earth and I don't know, relatable in terms of if I was in this position, I'll probably react and do similar things, And
there's nothing worse than a piece of media with people that are doing stuff you can't understand.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Taking actions like every horror movie ever. They always do the opposite of what I feel a rational person would do.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I love, I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy and all that sort of stuff, but at the end of the day, like, the sort of stuff that they do, like summon demons and all this sort of stuff.
It's a bit ridiculous.
And jump really high, yeah. But in this, it's like, no, they're just ordinary people that living out ordinary lives. Like, and when you're in the real world, like, you just do, like, normal things to level up your stats. You've got these social stats that can enhance both your real life Tokyo school student life, but they also enhance your attributes in this metaverse where you do have attributes like strength and dexterity and all this sort of stuff that can help you fight things.
But it's just based on you hanging out with your mates in the real world or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's
like
how you level up.
after you take down some big bad, they usually go on some sort of celebration, like they go to an all-you-can-eat buffet or something. Some of that any of us would do. At the end of the day, it's like it's no different to just go hanging out at the beach with
some people.
And some of the and also just each main villain kind of thing throughout the story is based on like one of the 7 deadly sins. So the first one is lust. Second one is vanity, I think, and greed, wrath. So I highly recommend it. It's very Flash, although
It's cool.
It's a fairly old game now. Like it came out in PS4.
Yeah.
I think it's probably 10 years old now.
Yeah. So is it the most recent Persona game?
As far as like there's been
mainline Persona games.
There's been variations of other games like with 5 like Royale came out, which I think is kind of like because it's very anime style.
Yeah.
And I think Royale is kind of like a how like if an anime does really well, they will come out with like an abridged version.
Yes.
It's kind of like that, I think. Gameplay's a little bit different, but there's also.
So it's not necessarily like an official thing either.
No, it's not like. Yeah, and also they've been making. I think they've made remakes for 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah. It's not really new.
It's
stuff,
not
though.
new per se. Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you mean. There have been iterations to the series.
Yeah, which I got to say, like, hats off to them for their marketing. Like they're just milking the crap out of each thing that
It's like I swear that's just kind of the state of modern video games now. Say like Assassin's Creed, like who plays the new Assassin's Creed games anymore? Like surely no one. Like I'm pretty sure Shadows did quite poorly, underperformed compared to how big they were. Like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and 3 and Black Flag, like the peak of it. But now people for sure they'll play it when the remaster comes out.
Yeah, they've been making remakes of Resident Evils. Final Fantasy VII got a remake. They've been hinting like hell for a remake of 9. Like I've been seeing teasers for that everywhere. In fact, the new expansion for Final Fantasy 14 is basically one big giant trailer for 9. Yeah, like it's just been a year of just references to 9. You can get minions that characters from 9 and bosses that are from 9, music from 9. Yeah,
it's nostalgia, man.
Even Domino's came out with an ad not so long ago on their Facebook page just saying Domino's Pizza being like, where the fuck is the game already? You've been
seriously.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
So yeah, like if they're just gonna like come at the end of the year where they have the where they have the game of the year or whatever, and they usually have announcements then. I think if they come out and say, oh yeah, we're just trolling, it's gonna be like boycott rage.
Game Awards is coming up, isn't it?
Soon, I think so. Yeah. Who do you reckon is gonna win? Yeah, it's gonna be a hard one this year.
What would be the contenders? I don't even know who's nominated, honestly.
I don't know who's nominated, but I'd be very surprised if Expedition 33 is it in the running.
Yeah, for the Game of the Year.
Yeah.
I can't even think what other games released this year. What were the big ones?
What else?
I reckon for like indie games, like maybe Repo or something.
Yeah, Repo was huge.
Lethal Company didn't come out this year, did it? Was it last year?
I'm not sure.
But yeah, anyway, I can't think of the big AAA games that dropped this year.
Yeah, actually, come to think of it, I mean, maybe
there definitely were some. I just can't.
Yeah.
Death Stranding 2.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I heard that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's probably done alright. Did Spider-Man 2 come out this year as well?
I don't think that came out this year.
Didn't it?
I don't think so. Anyway.
Might be a couple of years ago even.
There's a game that came out recently. I can't.
Yeah, I literally can't.
Battlefield 6.
Yeah, is that good? I haven't played it yet.
Really well. I haven't played it myself, but
yeah. I've heard it goes back to like Battlefield 3 kind of vibe though. It's good.
Yeah. 2 and 3. I have a fair few friends that have been playing this, and yeah, it's really really good.
Yeah, nice.
Which is good because I've wanted to go back to Battlefield for a while.
Yeah, for sure. I played the shit out of Battlefield 3. That was such a good game.
Yeah, I never I actually kind of stopped after 2.
Yeah.
Although I wish I continued with 3 simply because of that's when they brought in the whole blowing up buildings and stuff.
It was super cool. It was also just like the counterculture to like how popular Call of Duty was as well.
Don't even get me started on COD. Far out.
Yeah.
It's just.
Look, I loved it for a time there, but I was a child as well.
It's basically like FIFA, pretty much at this point.
Yeah, it's very repetitive.
I mean, fair enough if you're into that, but stop trying to sell it as if it's like this completely new game that's like better than like anything that's happened before. It's just like
I feel like Call of Duty at its core is a good game, but they just haven't. There's been zero innovation in that space in a long time.
And apparently, Call of Duty 7 is going to be 250 gig.
But that's just all maps as well. Probably.
Yeah, or something. It's just like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but although
a quarter of a terabyte.
Yeah, it's just like, but the only reason, like I think COD really exists is because like I think it's just a tool, for like getting people to recruit them into the army. Like that's it.
Yeah, maybe. I just think who's playing COD anymore, man?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
They must have a decent following, otherwise they wouldn't keep making the games. But I mean, I swear, like CS2 is kind of more popular these days as well.
Yeah, I do prefer CS2 because at least once you buy the game, it's
Rainbow Six Siege as well.
Oh yeah, true. Is that
still got a fair bit of a following? I'm pretty sure.
How long has that been out?
Oh, it's a pretty old game now.
Yeah, I'd say it would be, but yeah, I did have a good time.
I think it came out on like the Xbox One.
Yeah, it's an old game now for sure. Yeah, but it's classic.
It's great.
Did you ever play Splinter Cell?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
I enjoy Splinter Cell.
I do as well.
Tom Clancy games in general are generally pretty good. They tickle my brain.
Yeah. Tom Clancy, good books as well.
Are they?
Yeah.
I've not read them. The
fact that it's from Tom Clancy is the reason I can forgive the fact that Splinter Cell was a carbon copy of Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid.
It's very similar, isn't it?
Very similar, but variations.
Metal Gear, that's another game that had a remaster recently, isn't it?
Yeah, although
was it 3?
Speaking of Metal Gear, I've never actually played a Metal Gear, and yeah, I think it is 3. I think 3 came out on PS2. I'm pretty sure, maybe.
Quite old then.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a timeless classic for sure.
What other games came out this year? The big ones, AAA games.
was Skate, although that's had mixed reviews.
Yeah, I've read some scathing ones or heard some
Or,
scathing ones.
though, I actually really like it.
Yeah, of course you're entitled to it. The main concern I'm hearing is that they've added in this AI sort of thing instead of the guy from My Name Is Earl. Coach Rush,
Right.
is that his name in Skate 3?
Oh, yeah. It does, although it does have variations of voice actors.
But it doesn't have Earl from My Name Is Earl. I guess
No. Well, I don't know. I can't remember.
Surely not.
I do remember. There is one voice that kind of sounds like him.
No, maybe
A little bit.
No,
I don't know if it is him. It
I
could
don't
just
know,
be
but
AI.
I don't know
but,
if the review was whinging about that.
But like the main flack I feel like it's getting is because it's basically like Fortnite, pretty much, where it's got like the whole game just centers around and it centers around a shop. Like you just do everything to go back to the shop and buy things. But the thing is, though, you can get everything that the game has to offer, at least as far as I know, and not have to spend a single cent.
Just by grinding.
Just by
I bet it's a hell of a grind.
Well, I don't know. But it's not really about that though. It's just it's not
because
like
it's only cosmetic things.
Yeah, it's not like they change anything as far as. I mean, I know a lot of people were disappointed about the fact that there's no Hall of Meat.
That's kind of crazy. That's an iconic part of skate.
It is. I do feel that. Although you can get a meat skin, and
it doesn't matter. The main criticism I actually heard that outside of the joke of My Name Is Earl guy, but is that it's kind of got this like squeaky clean, inoffensive, HR approved, marketing team approved image versus how skating's kind of meant to be, sort of like this gritty kind of culture, I guess, right?
I hear you on that, yeah. And look, I don't like censorship, but I think from their point of view, they're trying to because
maximize sales, right? You can't blame them.
Maximize sales, and also the game, Skate 3 is like a 15-year-old game. They're not just targeting the demographic of that generation anymore.
Yeah, that's right. That's a good point.
So, and at the end of the day, I've been on there a few times with my friends. It's a free game as well, which is why I can kind of forgive the sort of pay for things
for sure
aspect to it. But it's really good to just get on there with a few friends, have a roll.
I mean, is it fun?
It's very fun.
That's all that really matters.
Yeah. It's like there's this one place that I like to go to. I think it's called the Chum Bucket. And you basically just do this massive drop.
Yep.
And you just
that's cool.
And you can grind around this indoor stadium.
Oh yeah.
This rail thing that goes around the whole thing, and it's just I spent hours just doing that. And yeah, you can just decide, I want to do a challenge right now, and the challenges are good, to teach you how to do the grinding.
Yep.
But the main reason I like it really is because I've always had a bit of a respect for the skating community.
Yeah.
Because it's not an easy sport to break into.
No shit.
Do you skate a lot, or have you?
Oh, I did a little bit when I was younger, but I was never good. I never. Yeah. Kick, push, coast sort of thing was the max.
Yeah, well, I just feel like, if anything else, I'm just glad that there's something out there that allows me to at least experience the culture of skating without necessarily having to destroy my body.
Yeah, without actually being able to skate. Yeah, that's true. I think as well, Skate 3 is romanticized a bit. It was fun. It was a good game, bottom line, but at the same time, it certainly had its issues. It was. Yeah,
and I also think, it's a generational thing as well.
Yeah, I mean, gaming culture in general is different now. We don't, games like that just aren't made anymore.
Yeah. Although, I still think censorship is a bit insane sometimes. Although, having said that, though, I feel like to begin with, it did seem to be wokeness that was cancelling everything, but now it seems to be on the flip side where people have seen something that is slightly censored in any way and going, "Oh, this game's terrible, fuck it."
Yeah, that's a good point, right? Yeah, I don't know. People are always going to be upset about something, I suppose.
Yeah, it's just to give you an example, when Rebirth came out, the next installment of the remake for 7,
Oh, yeah.
there's like I thought this was really bad actually when so there's kind of like a scene in Rebirth where you go into Tifa's room. I don't know if you know
Tifa
Tifa.
Lockhart.
Yeah, and in the original, you could as your character go looking for her underwear drawer or whatever.
Yeah.
In this one, they've censored it.
That's probably for the best,
That
right?
is, yeah, I feel like that
Yeah.
is a bit. For one thing, it is a bit objectification there.
Yeah, yeah.
And second, Tifa's a
good
16-year-old girl at that point. It's like,
Yeah, right.
come on, man. You
Yeah,
know.
Not great.
It's yeah. Sorry, is that?
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you.
I hope I'm not triggering people with what I'm talking about there, but it's just I don't know. That's not if I'm I have my reservations about Rebirth. Don't get me wrong. I didn't find it as enjoyable as I did the remake, but that's not the reason why.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
I
agree. Removing,
2 seconds
that
of content that has absolutely nothing to do with the characters, the story, anything. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't affect the.
Yeah, that's not the reason I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm not
really,
going to buy
does
this
it?
game.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. For sure.
But yeah, but that's stuff like that though is part of the reason why Square Enix isn't doing too well. You're right.
Yeah, I was just checking the time.
All right. Well, I guess that's our cue to finish up there. We probably should because it's
Just about. Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, is there anything else you want to add?
Yes, there is something I'd like to add, and I'm going to add it
Okay.
right now. I think that $12 is a completely adequate price for a banh mi. Thank you.
I 100% agree. Yes, that is. Okay, a little bit of a sponsor here. Yeah, there's a banh mi place just down in Mayfield. Just dox us a little bit, but highly recommend. Highly recommend. Crispy pork belly. I think they're just called bread rolls. Yeah, that's a pretty vague endorsement, but there we go.
Yeah.
And $12. So yeah.
Just go get a banh mi wherever you live. Just go get one.
Get a banh mi. Yeah. What's fucking? Okay.
You'll have a shop near. Just get one.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for that.
Toodles.
Yeah. See yous.